So here's another consideration for some of those more advanced fragments of songs that you may have lying around. Have you ever considered maybe just releasing them as is, in some way, shape or form? In other words, you could say, well, this is it, this is the early stage, let's put them up there like a lovely singer-songwriter that I know called Jenny Syme does. And I've really been impressed by how she's just put some of those feels up there, as Brian Wilson always used to call them, you know, just stuck them out there for now, you know, before the actual finished songs sort of arrive. And there is something nice about that. I was always a fan of what the Beatles, what Apple that did with the anthologies, you know, the bits of sort of early demos and little home demo things, and all of those things are just great. And I've got a whole bunch of stuff like that. In fact, I'm going to have something like that appearing on the first EP, Mantra Fox Begins. You're going to be able to see I'm Needing You and how it developed in that sort of way. But you know, the idea of putting these things out there as is, you know, we're not necessarily saying, oh yeah, it has to compete on Spotify or anything, but you can release it other ways, you know. You could put them on SoundCloud, you could put them up on your social media, on your Instagram, you could make them, I don't know, part of email subscriber only exclusives or something like that. Hey, these are the latest tracks I'm working on. Actually, with that vein, you could do another thing. Let the democracy of your fans speak. In that, you could say, right, here are 8 tracks, right, and let the audience decide, let the fan base decide, which of these should I go on and make? Or like, I don't know, present 30 bits of songs and say, pick my next album, select 10 tracks, go. You could do something like that, you know. Hey, I might do something like, I love a good concept album in some way, and technically you could call that a concept album.